Seeking to scale your business to new heights? Then you are at the right place. Malay Damania, business transformation coach, is here to share valuable advice, tips, and teachings on effective business management. Learn from the best to run a thriving business in these volatile environments. And for more interactive learning from Malay, sign up for his free webinars happening every Sunday at 11 a.m. IST, where you can dive deeper into business transformation strategies. Registration link given in show notes. And now, buckle up for some quick and actionable insights that will revolutionize your approach to business on Business Veda podcast from your host, Malay Damania.
Welcome to the Business Veda podcast. Today we have a very special guest with us, a transformation and performance coach, Vidhu Singh. And let me introduce her to our audience. After being in a stress job, she decided enough is enough. She immersed herself in books, research, and programs searching for a way out. And she discovered that we often lose sight of what truly matters to us. That is, loving family, success, health, wealth, and strong relationships. That is the reason why she created a unique program that brings all of these pieces together, offering a more fulfilled life. Her mission is to help people break free and find balance. Welcome to the Business Veda podcast, Vidhu.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Malay, and thank you for the lovely, lovely introduction.
I really love giving your introduction because it's coming from the heart, and a lot of people will be able to relate to this introduction.
Yeah, I'm sure, and I hope they are able to relate so that I can help more and more people.
Absolutely. So, Vidhu, before we get to the main topic, your domain expertise, our audience who are primarily freelancers, they are business owners, they are leaders, professionals, service providers, there's various category of business owners are primary audience. And before we get to your domain expertise, we would like to everybody would like to know just a little bit of your personal side. So can I ask you some rapid fire kind of questions so we know your personal side also before we get to your professional side?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so this is a rapid fire round and you don't have to think more. Just say what comes to your mind when I say these words. Good to go?
Yeah.
Okay, what comes to mind when you hear the word food?
Food. I love all kinds of sweets and dessert. Of course, like I like other foods as well. But sweets and dessert is something like that is my weakness. So Indian sweets and bakery items, I think I like almost all the sweets in the world.
You have a sweet tooth, that means.
Yeah.
Vacation?
Okay, that's a tough one because I almost have liked all places that I went to, but I think in India, that's I think Ladakh and Kashmir. I think that's the most beautiful places that I found, and I really loved it.
Entertainment?
So entertainment, I like very soothing, peaceful movies. Also movies like which have some meaning, like Pursuit of Happiness or those kind of movies. So I don't like a lot of action movies. So that is the kind of entertainment I prefer.
Okay, meaningful drama and entertainment.
Yeah, meaningful or soft and smooth, like not too much provocative or not too much action packed.
All right. Money?
So about money, I had a very different definition of money. Like I wasn't thinking much about money earlier, and I'm not a kind of person who would go after money a lot. But now the definition has changed. Like I don't feel people who are chasing money are bad. That's their way of living life. So yeah, kind of. I also want money in the long run.
All right. Thank you so much for being so honest in answering these questions. So let's get to the topic, Vidhu. You are a transformation and performance coach. Why did you choose to become a coach and why in this specific area?
So when I quit my job, I started with content creation, which was fine. But then I realized is a lot people need in their lives. They like my self-help content and they want something like this in their lives. They need direction, they want to change their lives, but they don't know why and how. And that is when I decided to do something more. So I went through a lot of research, as you also told, books, podcasts, a lot of programs. And then I went through a complete transformation program, transformed myself completely. And I started helping out people. So there was this, I think, one man in mid 40s in one of my courses, in one of my sessions, and he lost his confidence and he came out of it. Then there was this girl who got a job. So 1 hour after our first session, this girl got a job. So I have so many stories, and that way I also started getting involved, and I started feeling like, yes, this is what I've always wanted, and this is what I want to do in life. And regarding this is about the transformation. Then performance coach, when I left my job, I was facing a lot of issues in my job. I was stressed out. I was not able to balance my work life. And then I was having productivity issues. So, yes, when we move towards performance and more productivity, a lot of these issues get resolved because when you have more time, you also can balance work and life. You can also balance your stress. You can relieve your stress because you get more time to do things like meditation, reading, or going through your hobbies. So getting that extra time can solve many, many problems. And that is why I became a performance coach.
Vidhu, I liked so much that in the pursuit of helping others, you said, I transformed myself completely. I think that's something very profound, because when you start to help others, the first thing is you are helping yourself, because you have not transferred, you would not have been able to make difference in other people's life.
Absolutely.
So that's beautiful, and nice of you sharing this success stories, that when you actually are able to transform some people's life, even there are few people, that gives so much of satisfaction and fulfillment of having done something truly worthwhile. That's so nice to know, and I'm sure we are going to hear more such success stories from you. So Vidhu, you've been working also with business owners and the leaders and all. So what are the challenges that usually you see that they face?
Okay, so there are many challenges, but I'll just point out a few, because in the journey, I also transformed myself to a business owner, to an entrepreneur. And initially, I also faced these challenges. So the first thing is they all want to be all rounded. It's not a want, it's also a need that you need to understand the complete picture. As an employee, we understand bits and pieces, and we might not know the complete picture, right? From starting a product, before starting a product, what are the initial prerequisites, till delivering it, till marketing and selling it. So, as an employer, you have to know, you don't have to be an expert into that, but you have to know about marketing, social media, content writing, selling, so many technologies. It depends on the kind of business. But if you don't know about what's happening around you, then sometimes you might miss the bits and pieces, and it might be a loss in business. So that is one thing, and that can be definitely solved and by taking help and all those kind of things. Then the second thing I believe is there is nothing instant in this world, and it takes time to give results. And it needs a lot of patience to start getting results. It needs a lot of patience to be a business owner, to be an entrepreneur. And especially when you're starting, this is the point where most of the new business owners and entrepreneurs give up, right? Need to understand that for getting results, it takes time and you should have patience. Yes, so that is a big challenge where we think that things are not working out. But in the hindsight, it's actually working. Everything takes time. Everything takes struggle. For a sustainable business, it's actually necessary to give that time. If things are just happening instantly by chance, that's also not good. Because in that case, you will think that success is easy and you will not work for it. You will not give it the hard work it actually takes. And you will not be able to have a sustainable business. And the third thing I would say is that people want to do everything on their own. So we have so many things to keep track, and even when we are with family or vacation, I'm talking about the business owners. So many things are going on in our mind, and that also goes back to mental health. Then many business owners work a lot, which is not bad. But the problem arises when gradually we shift to a state of complete hustle and we stop giving the necessary care to our mind and body. In that case, the mental and physical health suffers. And as you would know, health is wealth, so which is so true. If you don't have your health, if your health is poor, you will suffer burnout really, really soon. So these are a few of the major things which business owners and entrepreneurs face.
Sure, we do a lot of learnings for us. You share that as an entrepreneur, we need to have that bird's eye view about our business and make sure that various aspects of business are taken care of. They are not left aside, because unless you have all the aspects properly taken care of, the business really will not move forward. You also talked about that there is nothing instantaneous success. It all takes time, and perseverance is what is the quality that is necessary for a business owner to be able to build a sustainable business. And of course, the third very valuable tip you shared is about delegation. Don't get into doing everything on your own.
That's the problem.
Groom your people, build your team and start delegating it, so that we should not lose sight of why did we get into business, because we want to make money, but also then after making money you want to spend quality time with your family, with your loved ones, and do what you really aspire to do. So I think wonderful sharing and learnings for us from this. So you say that you're a performance coach, and today everybody naturally wants to perform at their optimum potential, right? So what is that I need to do so that I'm able to perform at my optimum ability? What is that I need to do as a business owner so that I don't remain in that relaxed mode, but I am able to give my 100%?
Right. So, yes, there are many techniques which would make you more productive and all these things. And yes, grow your productivity or grow your performance. That is one thing I would say. So, for that, focus is very important. The more in today's world, we are practicing distraction a lot. We see reels, we watch one reel, two reels, and all these reels of 15 seconds, 30 seconds. And what is that doing? That is actually attracting us towards distraction. So what we do, we practice distraction every passing day. We pick up the phone, we check WhatsApp, we check Facebook, we check different social media or different things. And even when you are on your system, you're doing work, and then on Teams, any kind of chat system, you get the messages that people need help, and you start doing different things. So this is all going towards distraction. The more we practice distraction, the more we get better at it. And to move towards higher performance, you have to actually practice concentration. So how will you practice concentration? So practicing concentration is whatever you do it with full focus. Whatever, if you're talking to your spouse, just leave everything else, talk to your spouse. If you're talking to your child, playing with your child, leave everything else and do that. And that also develops your brain. That also develops your brain towards concentration, towards a focused mind. This is also a kind of brain exercise. And this is regarding enhancing your performance. But if I talk about like reaching a optimal potential or full potential or best version, then I would say as I grow every day, I feel my potential and best version that is also growing. So that is not static always. So when I see myself now, I say I want to become like this. But when I actually become like that, my potential has increased. Now I want more. And that is the way life is. That is how we have to grow. We have to learn. So my full potential is directly proportional to my growth as well. As I grow, my potential grows. At least that's what I think.
Wonderful. Actually, yes, focus is so important. And I can see the books behind you on the shelf. Robin Sharma, I can see his picture in one of the book.
Right.
I've heard him saying that, in today's world, focus is more important than talent.
Yeah.
Focus is assumed so much important because everybody are getting distracted by so many, noise around, the distractions around, that the one who is able to concentrate on doing one thing at a time, I guess that is a quality which is
Yeah,
hugely,
that's a
hugely
big
important.
success, I would say, success mantra also, because in even in Robin Sharma's books, one of the books I read, you don't have to manage your time, you have to manage your focus. So that's what you need to do. Manage your focus, and your time will be managed on by its own.
Beautiful, beautiful. Yes, and also the fact that it's a journey for all of us. We keep growing to a level, and then you want to go to the next level, and that's, I think, the essence of life. That we keep evolving, we keep growing with all the learnings and knowledge that we gather over a period of time, and then that's how we keep getting better and better with every single day. Yeah, so this discussion is also making me learn a lot of things. So thank you for that. So Vidhu, you've been coach, you've been working with many business owners, especially. Give us 3 secrets to success. Of course, you have already shared quite a few. Focus and how do we evolve, the delegation and all of that. But still, it's not enough for us. So give us 3 secrets to success.
Have you got your copy of Business Champ yet? If not, go ahead and grab this Amazon bestseller by Malay Damania. It is a complete roadmap to transform your business. Thousands of business owners have already benefited from the book. Get your copy now from the link in show notes.
I think everyone would have a different secret sauce, or everyone would have unique success secrets. But if you ask me, here are like some success secrets. So number 1 is comfort zone. You must always try to work outside of your comfort zone. If we keep working in our comfort zone, we will not be able to do anything big. We'll be the fish of a pond. To do something big, you have to come out of your comfort zone every single day. Number 2, learning. Learning every day will ensure that you know new things. When you're aware of new things, you can do so much more with that. It gives you confidence. You can talk to so many people. You can have a lot of talk about it. It improves what we call influential speaking. And of course, the knowledge you're getting in the long run. So that also increases. And yes, the number 3 is growth. While learning and growth are directly proportional, I don't think we always implement the knowledge towards our growth. So we have to implement this knowledge and execute it in the right direction. That's when we grow every day. And implementing the knowledge is very important, because knowledge is just a piece of information till you don't implement it, till you don't put it into action.
All right. Thank you so much. So come work out of your comfort zone. Keep learning, implement your learnings, and keep growing. Essentially, what I'm seeing is, more than you trying to work on external things, what you are suggesting is that you work on your own self, internal self, and that's how you'll be able to grow personally, and that will help you to grow and become successful in your business.
Yes, absolutely. Internal things are very important, because like external technology and AI and strategies, these keep coming, keep changing every time. But if you're not strong internally, if you're not growing, if you're not learning in any kind of business, or any even if you're doing a job, even if you're an employee, a student, anyone, even if as a housewife, life would be dead if you don't learn and grow every day. And then if you have these skills, even if the technology is changing, you have the skill of learning. You have this internal desire to learn every day. So you never lag behind.
Absolutely, absolutely. We say that, your outer world is just a reflection of your inner world.
Yes.
So you keep working on your inner world, keep working on learning and growing internally, and your outer world will become a reflection of what you have become as a person. So these are, I'm sure my listeners are making note of these wonderful learnings. So thank you, Vidhu. Before we, go towards the end, let me again pick your brain on your personal side and ask you maybe 2 or 3 questions. Who is your favorite business leader?
So there are many actually, but I really like one of them. He's actually a leadership and transformation coach. He's Robin Sharma. I pick him because he's one of the reasons which inspired me to become a life coach. His books have inspired me, not just inspired me, but his books have transformed me a lot and shaped me to be a person I am today. So I really look up to him. That is one person. Then in Indian leaders, I really look up to Ankur Waripu. So he's also a content creator, and the way he values his employees, the way he trusts his employees is so very important. And yes, a good leader will always trust you. They always have genuine interest in your growth. So that is the leadership skill I really like in him.
Excellent. Very nice. If you, Vidhu, are made the CEO of India's largest company, what is that one thing you will do for optimizing your team's performance?
So first thing is that I would talk to the team, how they work, how is their work going on, what do they need for smooth functioning of their work. So basically try to understand them completely. So mostly we think that as leaders we should just take the decision for the employees and team, but it's always better to understand them, to understand their problems and trust them. So that's the first step. Then understanding the company norms and policies, how things work, what is their motto, what is their vision, basically talking to managers and leaders. So considering like all of these things about the company, about the leaders, managers, their vision is also very, very important, because all the employees, I believe all the employees should know about the vision of the organization. If they don't know about the vision and mission of the organization, they just keep doing some work for which might not be aligned with the vision and mission. If they know the vision of the organization, they would be able to align their work in the right direction. So yes, talking to the employees is important, understanding their problems, then understanding the company's vision, mission, and aligning the all the employees with the vision is important.
Yes, yes. So you are talking about, having a free, fair, and open communication with
Yes.
your employees. You also talked about inclusive decision making along with the team. And what I like most is you're talking about aligning companies' goals with employees' goals as well, so that they are motivated and inspired to work towards fulfilling company's vision, mission, and goals. Because that, if that is done, their personal goals and vision also gets fulfilled. That's a great learning.
I say that because in few of the organizations where I have been, I always wanted to, to understand why we are doing things, but there was no one to make me understand. There was no one who knew that completely, who could really satisfy my curiosity why we are doing things, what is the reason behind doing this, like the core reason that should align with the vision. So I would want that there should be someone to tell people, they want answers but they don't know how and what they want.
I
So
totally
yes.
agree with you. There is more awareness about, the purpose and the reason why people work in their capacity. Even in companies, it is not restricted only for the leaders and the business owners, but even for the employees. This
Yeah.
question is very important to be, addressed.
Yeah. So if I believe, like, if I know as an employee, if I know why we are doing this, I would do it in the right direction. Otherwise, I might do something else, thinking something else in mind that this might work, but it might not work because that's not the reason why we are doing. So it's important that they know the root cause, the reason why we are doing, and it would always go back to the vision of the company.
Absolutely. You talked about movies when we talked about entertainment. But
Yeah.
so tell us what is your favorite movie dialogue?
Yeah, I remember one dialogue, although I don't remember the movie name, but there was this dialogue which said, enjoying life or option hi kya hai. So, which means I'm enjoying life because I don't have any other option. And that's how life should be, right? Enjoy it like you have no other option because life is to enjoy. It's not to have stress, problems. Like, this is all what we create. But God sent us with the only aim to enjoy life. He gave everyone a beautiful life. And why not enjoy it? Why do you have to fill it up with stress and all these things?
Okay, great. Vidhu, it is such a wonderful speaking to you. Your last words for business owners, leaders.
So, anyone, if you're a business owner, an employee, anyone, don't give up, keep doing, even when things seem hard. There would be times when things are hard, and there would be times when you think things are not working out. But trust me, if you keep doing it, it will work. You just need to stay calm and composed while taking any decisions. Because decision making is also a very critical task. The less desperate you are, the better decisions you would take. So don't panic. Don't take decisions in a haste or desperation. Keep doing what you're doing. Good times will come, and be calm. That's all you need.
Wonderful, wonderful final words and advice to all our listeners. Thank you so much, Vidhu, for being here with us, spending your time. Would you like to tell us something about the programs that you run? I was going through your website, vidhusingh.com, and I also, watched few of your YouTube channel videos. They are so informative. So, would you like to just tell us something about the programs that you run?
Yeah, about my YouTube channel, that's Vidhu Singh. So you can go and search that if you want. And the programs, I have webinars on empower your mind. Don't go into procrastination. There are techniques which help you and enhance your productivity. Then your overall life, your brain exercises is so important, and your focus. Improving your focus can improve a lot of things, right? So work life balance, you get more time, you use that to do whatever you want to do, you use that to spend time with your family, and that way you can have more focus. So the program I gave is 21 days 3 weeks program, which is also which says that in 3 weeks time you will get more time, at least 2 hours extra in your day, and that is how you solve all your problems, most of your problems, like stress, productivity, time management, and this is work life balance. These are all the problems we are going through in our lives. And I have morning programs running, and morning routine, my morning routine has really helped me carve me into a person I am today, and that really helps me with my productivity. I get the time to read books, I get a lot of time to do so many things, right? So these are the two major programs I'm giving right now. And then there's a complete 10 weeks transformation program that starts with your understanding your personality, understanding why you do things. We do a lot of things, and sometimes we don't understand why am I this way, right? So understanding your personality, aligning your outcomes, taking decisions, changing the way you think, your limiting beliefs, removing your limiting beliefs, your vision of the future, realizing your dreams. So that is a complete 10 weeks program which we have.
So, friends, here we have transformation and performance coach Vidhu Singh speaking with so much of passion, and somebody who is so young but out to make a difference in the life of people, helping them to have work-life balance that we keep talking about. But here is Vidhu, who is actually conducting programs, and I have watched a lot of your YouTube videos, and they are really very very informative. If I might consider joining one of your programs as well, Vidhu, I would like you to
I'll be
also
honest.
talk about. I would like you to also talk about just one last thing, which is about the journaling.
Okay.
I was watching one video and you talked about journaling, and I'm huge fan, and I truly believe that journaling makes a lot of difference. Would you just want to spend a couple of words?
So yes, journaling was one of my first videos which I created on my YouTube channel. So journaling has helped me a lot because when you write, when you have things in your mind, it always keeps running in your mind and it comes out as stress, pressure, and a lot of anxiety, a lot of things. But when you write down, you don't really have to worry about anything, right? You don't have to worry about your plans, what you have to do in the whole day. You can just have a weekly planner, you can have a daily planner, whatever. If you are having some emotional thoughts, like something happened, someone said something at your workplace or at home, so most of the people, they'll have these thoughts always in their mind, and that results in overthinking. So overthinking is also one of the problems that I've faced a lot with my clients. Like they overthink a lot for no reason at all. So this overthinking can be reduced a lot by writing down your thoughts. Don't keep it in your mind, just write it down. And writing down really relaxes your mind. It creates an empty space in your mind to actually be peaceful, to do meaningful things. So that is how journaling really helps you.
Absolutely. I would encourage everyone to go to YouTube channel, which is at Vidhu Singh. You can check out her website and look at the programs that she runs. All right, friends. So this was Vidhu Singh, transformation and performance coach. And we will keep getting back to you with experts in variety of different fields who will share their knowledge, experience, and insights with us so that we can keep enriching our knowledge and keep getting better in our life. All right, then. See you. Thank you so much for tuning in to the Business Veda podcast. And we'll see you in the next episode very soon. Thank you.
A top-rated podcast, Business Veda, is must listen for every business owner. So share this with someone who will find this podcast useful. Remember to follow the podcast and tune in next week for yet another business lesson from Malay Damania.